Hi, this is Andrea for Sony for Rumors. Yesterday we had a big Sony announcement. We got the 50mm 1.4 GM. All the leaks I posted, all the specs I posted were correct, so I thank all the sources for the trust in me. And the same sources keep sharing more details about what's coming next. And there's really a lot of cameras and lenses coming within the next months, couple of months from Sony. So please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, because I promise that it's going to be exciting, and as usual you will get most of the Sony and other manufacturer leaks and info first here on this YouTube channel, nobody and nowhere else. So what's coming next? First of all, from what I heard, in the whole industry, all the roadmaps of all companies have been postponed by a bit because of apparent some supply issues. So even Sony has some camera lenses that should have been announced now that have been postponed by 1-2 months, like the new ZV full-frame camera that should have been probably announced in February is coming now in March. The same goes for the 1635 GM2 lens, which also was rumored to be announced in February. I guess it will be announced between March and April, so that you know that, of course, I can do mistake with rumors, but it also happens that companies do change their announcement time frame of products because of various issues and so forth. So now let's talk about the new ZV full-frame camera. I had long discussions with two trusted sources about that, and I made a major mistake interpreting something they told me. I misunderstood it, and I want to make a big correction. Last month I told you that the next Sony camera will be a ZV full-frame camera, and I told you it would be a fixed lens camera. I was wrong. It's an E-mount system camera, and that's good news. So I'm happy to be wrong on this part, because I think this will make the camera way more interesting for all of us. I can also give you two more details. First, I can 100% confirm now the camera will be announced the last week of March. So it's coming in 1 month exactly. That's something that I got confirmed by two sources. So I think unless something bad happens, we can be safely say that on the end of March we'll get a new ZV full-frame E-mount camera. And the second info I can share that is also 99% reliable is that the camera will be priced below the $3,000 mark. I have no reliable specs yet I can share. I have some infos that I keep for myself to double verify, triple verify the information I get from other news sources. So as soon as I can, I will post them here on this channel. Could be within a matter of days or maybe next week, so you don't have to wait a lot of time for this. What I can share now is rumors I got from two news sources. So news sources means they don't have a track history, so it could be bullshit and wrong, so don't hold me accountable for this. But we are a rumor site, and sometimes we have to push rumors we get from news sources. I do this when I think that there is a fair chance that they might be actually correct. So the first source told me that this camera will be named ZV-E100. As I said, I'm not sure if that's true, but it would make sense if you consider that in the ZV line, the ZV-1 F1 is the cheapest model, fixed lens model. The ZV-E10 is the APS-C model. So it looks like if you have a 3-digit number, you get a more professional ZV camera. So it could be ZV-E100. But like I said, I'm not sure about that yet. A second source sent me some specs about this camera, and there were 2 points that I know they are likely to be correct. So there's a chance he's right, but again, this is a news source, so don't hold me accountable for that. I'm going through the couple of info he shared. He said the new ZV FF E-mount camera is based on a Sony A7S III, which means it has the same 12 megapixel sensor. It records 4K 60p and 4K 120 with no crop. It doesn't have an AVF, and it's cheaper than the A7S III, which now sells for around $3,400, $3,500 in the US. So basically, Sony wants to target the vlogger market with an affordable A7S III clone. It's not something that probably will interest most of our classic photographers. But as you know, the vlogger market is booming, and Sony has to fill the niche, and having a sort of mini A7S III may suit well for their purpose. What's coming after that ZV full frame E-mount camera? I've heard of at least 2 other cameras coming between April and early summer. One of them should be pretty exciting, and I will make a video about that soon. And I also heard about a minimum of 3 other cameras coming between summer and autumn. I say minimum because I think there are even more. So it's going to be, again, busy also after summer. And I also got some early tidbits about the 85 1.2 GM lens, which I'm going to share tomorrow on this channel. So tomorrow we'll have a short new video about the next Sony E-mount lenses. So again, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button to not miss any rumor. And this is it for today. See you tomorrow for the next rumor, and have a nice day.